the first as they kick this one away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 21-0 our score after one. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mills. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Mills. Wide open receiver complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big gain of 38 there on 3rd down.
Here we go. Shot. Rocco 80. 70
Hunt will try going up the middle. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Dancing to his... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Grover Stewart gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
On 3rd down, here's Mills. And that's complete to Shepard. Touchdown, Texans. Sterling Shepard, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and through by Myers. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Texans 7. Sanchez set to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
But ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a give to Taylor. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Hines. And he'll get it down here to the 43. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Hines. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And some space here. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Mills on 1st down. He's going to sling this deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kareem Hunt, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Myers connects on the PAT, and that cuts the lead to 28-14.
28, Texans 14.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. A short kick taken at the 18. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop it. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They're trying to tiptoe the pylon, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 1-yard line. 158 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Sponge! No!
They'll run here with Taylor. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. From the 6. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 4 down, 4 down.
Throwing, Mills. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Play fake, Mills. Rolling to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And some good acceleration here as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. Back to Taylor on 1st down. He's got it to the 43 here. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. And, he took that thing. What a grab. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Ryan now off the bootleg. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Those throw windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle 3rd of the field where he threw that one.
Mike 6. Hey, check Mike 6, Mike 6. You must be getting tired of seeing Mike.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Out to the right and complete to Pittman. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play, and the clock will run, no timeouts. They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Fields this way up at the 17 and able to get this out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Mills to throw it. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 63 yards. And the Texans come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The extra point now coming from Myers. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Colts 35, Texans 21. Rigoberto Sanchez sets to kick off.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 43. They go play action with Ryan. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he's got room. And he works it nicely to the 30, almost to the 25.
Take 4, take 4.
Again, it's Taylor. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Whip.
On the handoff, Taylor. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor taking it in from 14 yards out as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. Hines will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, half to half, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Garibay. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 30-yard line.
18 rattler.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mills escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
70 Ranger.
To throw, Mills. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
2 times. 4 down. Trap 60.
Off the play fake, Mills. Rolling to his left. Mills hit, and he loses the ball. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple. And that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
Strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They run once more with Taylor. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now in their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
In your face. 25. Check 25. Check 25.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run with Hines. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Naeem Hines, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Colts are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And that'll increase their lead to 28. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they're going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Garibay on for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
56, Texans 21.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. From the 6. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? He
tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Too little, Cupcake. Alert flare, alert flare.
Now it's Hines. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. 8 yards to go on second down. Ryan. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Well, big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but, Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. Need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
The Colts on third down. No problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. This is 3rd and 8. This is Hines. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Nyheim Hines from 17 yards out. And the Colts could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Garibay. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Garibay back out there now to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over.
Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. From the shotgun, it's Mills. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Irv Smith Jr. from 21 yards away. And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And a decisive advantage became even more decisive. They already had the win in hand, but they keep pressing the tempo, and they pile on with another touchdown reception.
Would you consider that touchdown a reward to all the tight ends on their roster for their effort today? Not just running their routes, but all the time they spent in the trenches, laying down blocks, doing the little things to help that offense succeed. And for doing all of that, they definitely want one of their tight ends to get a touchdown to really seal this blowout.
Rigoberto Sanchez sets the kickoff.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Mike 6. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
They run with Hines. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ryan finds his big tight end, Mo Cox.
A gain of 19 yards.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines on the move past the 40. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 94 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, the 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
That's going to be caught by Cox. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come. Check. Hey, express. Check. Let him go.
Ryan. Now that's into the hands of Mo Cox, the tight end.
It's a gain of 14 and brings up 2nd down at the 27-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st down. Hines. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Now a 1st carry for their fullback. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. On for the field goal try, Jonathan Garibay from the left hash. Should be a fairly easy one here. Garibay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
And the Texans first down.
Got four down.
Working out of the gun, Mills. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Play action now. Mills steps away. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this. And you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Mills, 4th down, gotta have it. Being chased out left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. Ryan wants to throw it. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. And it is no good. So maybe a little final act of mercy there. And that's how this one ends. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for the Colts, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get a few